ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਗੋਬਿੰਦੇ ਮੁਕੰਦੇ ਉਦਾਰੇ ਅਪਾਰੇ, ਹਰੀਅੰ ਕਰੀਅੰ ਨਿਰਨਾਮੇ ਅਕਾਮੇ। ਗੋਬਿੰਦੇ ਮੁਕੰਦੇ ਉਦਾਰੇ ਅਪਾਰੇ, ਹਰੀਅੰ ਕਰੀਅੰ ਨਿਰਨਾਮੇ ਅਕਾਮੇ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ, with whose kripa today we're going to start Vichar Mahala Granth. So we will go through the introduction first, that how this Granth came into being. So there were two Gurupais, Nanak Nivaas YT and ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਿੱਤਰ Narottam Puri ji. So they both used to study Vidya in Gurukul. And after doing the Vidya, taking the Vidya, they decided they will go to other cities. So the nature of a sadhu is that they don't stay in one state. And that's because so that the wisdom can keep on spreading, sharing with others as well, rather than just being attained to one location. So they both decided to go to different states. And Nanak ji went to Kashmir, so he settled there. And ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਿੱਤਰ Narottam Puri ji, with the benti of Sangat, he stayed in Gujarat. So one time he had a vichar. So he had a vichar that Narottam Puri ji had a thought that how about I send a letter to my friend, my Gurupai, Anath Puri in Kashmir. And the purpose of the letter was to see that what is the avastha of my friend. So Narottam Puri ji wrote the letter to see whether my friend Anath Puri is still in that apeda avastha, or has he actually gone towards the material world again. So just to check that, he writes a letter to his friend. And in the letter, he asked that, I have heard that there are many beautiful malas in Kashmir. So can you send me one mala, like a beautiful mala for the Bhagati? And when Anath Puri ji received this letter, in very prem, first of all, he bowed down to the letter. And then he opened the letter and he understood the deeper meaning of it. So when he read that, that his friend is saying that send me a mala, instantly he thought about that there is a deeper meaning to this. Because he knew that his friend wouldn't need the material mala, because he's over that avastha too, where he no longer needs the mala. So instead of sending the mala, Anath Puri ji sent the mala of Vichar in the form of this Granth. Because this is the mala that the Bhagat Jan they have around their neck. They don't keep they keep the material mala, but to them the mala of Vichar, of Paramatma, is very special. So Anath Puri ji sends this Granth where there is Pandar of Vichar of Paramatma. So it is understood that this Granth covers the essence of all other Granths. And if practiced, this can provide mukti by the practice of this Granth. So Mare Kirpa, today we will aramb this. So this Granth is in the form of question and answers. And what is Sikh? What is a Guru? And just like in those days, sadhus would go from one place to another. In today's time as well, the Gyan has to go to Jeev. Because in today's world, the value of this wisdom has reduced a lot. We don't respect it as much as we respect other worldly things. And one reason is because it's given out of free. But if there is a free seminar of how to attain wealth, how to buy crypto, how to buy houses, we all will attend that. But this is the wisdom, even if it's being given out freely, we do not want to attend it. Or we have no interest. Because we don't know the value of it. So, Mare Kirpa, today we will do the Arambhata of this Granth and we will start with Mool Mantra. Satnam Shri Vaheguru Sahib Ji. ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਕਰਤਾ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰਭਉ ਨਿਰਵੈਰ ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਅਜੂਨੀ ਸੈਭੰ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਜਪ ਆਦ ਸਚ ਜੁਗਾਦ ਸਚ ਹੈ ਭੀ ਸਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਭੀ ਸਚ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. So just like how we did dhyan of Mool Mantra Sahib, same way Kaviji Maharaj does dhyan of his Ishtadev, who is Ram Ji. Maharaj says, Namo Namo Sri Ram Ju Sat Chit Anand Roop. Jeh Jane Jag Swapan Vat Nase Brahm Tap Koop Tam Koop. So Kaviji does dhyan of Sri Ram Ji. Now that is one he does dhyan of Sargun Roop Ram Ji, who was in Treta Yuga. And he does dhyan of the same Ram who is the Sat Chit Anand, the Atam Rupa. So Ram means, the meaning of the name Ram means Ramya Hoya. Ramya means that which is present everywhere and in everyone. So Kaviji Maharaj does a dhyan of Ram Ji, by whose grace, by with Atam Darshan, the Brahma, the duality of mind is removed. And the illusion of Maya is removed, which leads to the removal of duality. So, Maharaj, who is a Satguru? So, Satguru is the one who gives the Upadesh of Sat, and they remove the duality of the mind. The mind, the Sikh is the mind. So, Satguru gives Upadesh, and if the Kirpa of Maharaj happens, the Sikh goes to Sadh Sangat. And then the impurity of the mind is removed. Now Maharaj in Gurbani says, Who is a Satguru? जिस मिलिए मन होए आनंद सो सतगुरु कहिए. Meeting whom man, the anand avastha comes in the mind. That is known as Satguru. मन की दुविधा बिन से जाए हर परम पद लहिए. The duality of the mind is removed. And what happens when the duality of mind is removed? And avastha is achieved, which is the Paramanand, the supreme state. So there are three forms of Akal Purakh: Nirgun, Sargun, Sadh Sangat. And Sadh Sangat are our companions. So until and unless the Sikh goes to the Sadh Sangat, and if he doesn't do the seva of the Sadh Sangat, the Naam does not reside in the Hirday. Because in Sadh Sangat, the Sikh comes across many different forms of Sadh Sangat. He battles with Panj Chor in Sadh Sangat. He experiences all that. And if he's not able to do seva of Sadh Sangat in that form, then he's not going to be ready to face the rest of the world, because the same Panchachor is going to be everywhere. Sometimes it is seen that we don't like going to the Sadh Sangat because we don't agree with the views, or we don't get that same respect or same attention. So oftentimes we go with a different mindset. However, we should go to Sadh Sangat with only Seva Pav, because it's like a practice field. Sadh Sangat, you do the practice so that in the battlefield, out in the rest of the world, the Sikh can do the same abhyas. So next Maharaj does Mangala Charan Dhyan of the Vidya Guru. And the Vidya Guru's name is Moni Ji. And why to do Dhyan of Vidya Guru? Because the Vidya Guru is Guru Roop only. And there is no difference between the Vidya Guru, the Sat Guru, and Par Brahm. It is so important to remove the difference between Vidya Guru, Par Brahm, and Sat Guru, because without removing this difference, again the Naam does not reside in Hirday. So here Kaviji does Dhyan of his Vidya Guru. He says, Maharaj, your charan, your feet are Anand Roop. Because I get Anand when I think about them. Maharaj, I bowed down to them thousands of times and I keep them in my Hirday. And their Vidya Guru's name is Moni Singh. Moni. So, and what type of, so Mon means silence. You know, they say Mon Tarna, to be in a form of silence. So there are 4 types of Mons. One is the Gung Mon. So this is the Mon when someone is not able to speak at all, like a person who is mute. So they have that silence because they are not able to literally physically speak anything. So that is one type of moan. Second is Jad moan. This is when you go to a group of people and you notice that they are talking about Gyan, And because you don't have any gyan, in agyanta, you become silent. Because you know you have no knowledge about that thing. So rather than just speaking for the sake of speaking, you stay silent. Now, the person who can actually do this as well, even that person is a jnani in a way, because it is very rare to see that if we don't know anything, we still like to talk about things, even if we know that the person next who's speaking might know better, might know more. So that is second type of silence. Third is when doing mantra jap, when we do not recite the mantra with the tongue and we are silent, we are not saying the mantra out loud. That is the third type of silence. Fourth is the Gyan Monan, the silence that is obtained because of the Gyan through wisdom. And what is this? This is when there is only Paramatma. So when there is only Paramatma, there is no halchal happening. There is no variation happening in the mind. And there is the silence of the mind at the same time. So Maharaj says, the Guru has done darshan of Paramatma. And he sees Paramatma in everyone. And because he is still in that avastha, that's why he has done the silence of the Gyan moon. So the Guru is always in Gyan moon. So Guru Ustat. What is Guru like? What are the qualities of the Guru? What is a Guru? So Guru is like the mother, he is the father, he is your brother, he is a friend, he is an Isht, and Guru is my Devta too. He is my breath as well. And my Guru is the destroyer of the Agyanta. And how is that? Because the Guru removes the Agyanta and he blesses the Sikh with the Aparoksh and Paroksh Gyan both. So Aparoksh is that with the practical, the Gyan of when the Sikh goes to the Guru and Guru gives Upadesh to Sikh. That is one is the Paroksh, the theoretical, what we are reading now. And when the Upadesh of Guru resides in the Hirday of the Sikh, the experience that occurs from it, it's called the Aparoksh Gyan. So this is what a Guru is. Now Vidya Guru, he himself is Parmeshwar Roop on earth. And why is that? Because the Vidya Guru is already lean, is already one with Akal Purakh. Now, no one has ever done darshan of Paramatma, the Nirgun form, because there is no form to do darshan of. One can only do the darshan of Sargun. And what the Vidya Guru does is, he reveals the hidden meaning of the earth, like the Shabad. If you're reading something, the Vidya Guru will explain it in a simplified way so that the Sikh can understand it. So the Vidya Guru gives the theoretical knowledge as well and the practical knowledge too. And the Sikh can reach out to the Vidya Guru with any doubt, and the Vidya Guru will remove that param, will remove that doubt of the Sikh. So the Vidya Guru is like the sun that gives rays to the earth. And Kaviji says that the Manmukh, so these Manmukh, like myself, are like flowers. And what do the Manmukhs like me do? We only bloom at night. We run away from the light. So the Manmukh, they only bloom at night, and when the Chanan comes, when the Roshni comes of the Guru, they wither away, they dries up. Same way, when the Manmukh see a Guru or any Vidya Guru, they don't want to do Sangat of them. They don't like spending time with Gurbani or understanding it. Kaviji says that those who have not come to the Sadh Sangat and they haven't spent time with the Guru, their Janam is asafal. There is no point of the Janam because their mind will never find peace. They will always keep wandering around. And my Guru is so dayal, he is so compassionate that he has come to wake me up from this sleep. And what is this sleep? This sleep is of attachments. So the Guru does kirpa to wake the sick. And when I have come across the words of the Guru, I woke up from the attachments. And what are these attachments? To the physical body, to the mind, to friends, to family. All these are different forms of attachments. I'm always surrounded with the Panchachor, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar. And with Guru's wisdom, which is the Gyan that Guru gives, what happens when the Guru gives the Gyan? The illusion is removed, the param is removed, the duality is removed. And what happens when the duality is removed? I do darshan of Gobind everywhere. The darshan of Gobind happens everywhere in the world, your family, friends, everywhere. Within you, you do the darshan of Gobind as well. You become Gobind Roop itself. Hanji. So without Guru's Upadesh, Jeev only wastes his life. And in duality, just wandering around from one sukh to another sukh or then dukh, because these keep on coming. This happens in duality. These are the two sides of the same coin. The sukh, dukh, they keep on coming. And because the jeev does not go to the Guru, does not do abhyas of Gurbani, does not do sadh sangat, his mind is always in those conflicts. Now Kaviji explains through an example of a dog who is in a house of mirrors. So there are mirrors everywhere. The dog is standing there and he sees his reflection in the mirrors all around himself. And he keeps on barking. And he doesn't know in Agyanta that the reflection he's barking at, that's his roop only. So this is the halat of Jeev as well. Kaviji explains through another example of lion and a rabbit story. So in a jungle, there was this lion who would go out, eat all the animals, to conquer his hunger. So he would kill all the random animals each day. And one day, all the animals thought, how about we go to the lion? They come up with a proposal that we're gonna go to the lion and we're gonna tell the lion that, look, you're eating us regardlessly. Rather than getting stressed out about it, how about we make a deal that each day one of us will come to you? So at least we are prepared. So we are not in the fear that what might happen. So one day at a time, one of us will come to you, you eat us, and even you will be happy, and we don't have to live in daily fear. So they decides to do that. Now, one day came when it was rabbit's day to go to be the food of the lion. Now, rabbit is known to be a clever animal. So he does vichar that today I'm gonna die. So he goes to the lion a little bit late. And because lion is already very frustrated with hunger, when the rabbit goes there, the lion gets really angry at him that, don't you know I'm feeling very hungry? Why are you late? First of all, you are such a small rabbit. It's not even gonna conquer my hunger, satisfy me. And on top of that, you are late. So what the rabbit says is that, forgive me, king, I was late because I saw another lion on the way and I knew that I had to come to you. Like, I wanted you to eat me. I didn't want to be the food of that other lion. But that lion was so powerful that it took me a long time to fight him, to escape him, and come to you. So somehow I managed to save my life and come to you so that I can be your food. So the lion becomes frustrated. He says, this is like, absurd. How come there is another lion out there in the jungle? I'm the king of the jungle and only I should be here. So he says to the rabbit, show me where is this other lion. Let's go and I will kill that lion. So the rabbit takes him to the other lion. And on the way, now the rabbit is clever animal. He sees a well. And when he goes a little bit forward, the rabbit sees his own reflection in the well. And he knows that the lion is going to see the same thing. So he says, come forward, have a look in the well. There is the lion in there. The other lion is inside. So the lion moves forward. And when he sees his reflection, he roars really like to scare the other lion. And as he roars, obviously the reflection roars back. Like he can see that the other lion is roaring as well. So this lion gets really mad. And in order to kill the other lion, he jumps into the well. Now, the moral of the story is that he did not know that it was his own reflection. And this is exactly what's happening to the Jeev. He goes out in the world. Somewhere he sees friends, somewhere he sees family, somewhere he sees Vidya Guru, somewhere he sees enemies, people he doesn't like. And he doesn't know that they are his own reflection. So he's always in Vad Vivad, always having fight with the Panchachor. Because wherever he goes, he's seeing them. And as long as there are different forms in the intellect, in the buddhi, to him there are all these different people. He's always fighting those Panchachor. But with Gurmat, when he comes to the Sharan of the Guru, when he goes to Sadh Sangat, he gets the Gyan of oneness. He understands that there is Paramatma only in everyone. So when he does abhyas of this, no matter wherever he is, he doesn't get the panchachor because they don't come, because there is no variation. There is no two to have the panchachor. So with this abhyas, that's how the panchachor are conquered. When there is only Paramatma everywhere, the one talking is Paramatma, the one listening is Paramatma, the friend is Paramatma, the one who doesn't, you don't like is Paramatma, then the thoughts of the Panchachor, they stop coming. And even if they come, he has the Gyan to conquer them over. Hanji. So with Guru's Bachan, the duality that is in the mind, it gets removed. So this is how much Dayal the Guru is. And what does Guru ask in return? Honestly, Guru doesn't ask anything in return. There are different ways that we think there is Maryada, but that is the Guru saying for the betterment of the Sikh. In actually, the Guru doesn't need anything in return from the Sikh. So Guru gives Gyan, and then with that Gyan, the Sikh does darshan of Atma. The Sikh becomes Guru Roop himself. And just like how when the sun rays falls on the mirror and the mirror radiates heat, that's how the Guru is. That's the Guru radiates the heat. And when the Sikh does abhyas of Gurbani, the Sikh goes to Sadh Sangat. Maharaj removes the impurities of the mind. And when the duality, when the impurities of the mind is removed, it reaches a nirmal avastha, an unwavering state. So that's how Maharaj blesses the Sikh with this avastha. Now, there is a gem that is known that when the moonlight falls on it, on this particular type of gem, it radiates Amrit. That's how the Guru is. The Guru is that moon. When the Guru's Gyan falls on the Sikh, then the Sikh gets Amrit within them. Now, this Amrit is not the physical that something suddenly gonna pour under your throat or some Amrit type of thing is gonna happen. This Amrit is of Anand, of a state. So when the Sikh goes with Nimarta to Guru and he becomes Gurmukh, Maharaj with his Upadesh, he blesses Sikh with the experience of the Gyan. That's how the Guru, the Vidya Guru, the Paramatma are not separate, because they can give the Aproksh as well as the Paroksh Gyan. So with this Vichar, we will take a pause here. We'll stop the class here. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.